We're about to get fresh seafood cooked for us at a grocery store and eat it here in China. This is the coolest grocery store I've ever been to. You pick your seafood, they will cook it, and you can eat it right here. I guess this is the equivalent of like when you're in a Chinese restaurant and then they bring a bucket over to you to show you the fish you're about to eat or the crab. This is where you pick it yourself. And then in the restaurant, they will cook it for you. You can see here they even have king crab, lobsters. I'm surprised they're not fighting. I'm sorry, does that fish have a sticker on him? These are crabs that they brought in that they say have roe in it. So I picked a few things. I picked one oyster and some razor clams because last year we dug up some razor clams, so I was curious to see how they cook. And then this one is some sort of king prawn here in this tank. She said just use these. When I tried to get him earlier, he jumped into the other pool. I think she's gonna weigh it for me and then we can bring it to the restaurant. She's gonna drain out all the water and then weigh them. Can I just buy less or do I need to buy 350 grams?
这里要买350克是一份。
Oh, okay. I just don't want to eat so many razor clams. Okay, 谢谢. Sorry, freaked me out. He's jumping in there. I'm going to go now to the seafood prep center with my, I don't know how many grams, but this was $14.51 and this is my single oyster for $7.90. I don't even know how they're going to cook it. This guy did not want this. I feel kind of bad. It's a bit of a weird experience. Like, it's good to see, I guess.
你告诉我你要吃哪一个做法？这个呢，清蒸或者是粉丝蒸。
Oh, steamed or vermicelli steamed. 一个erga, 我要erga.
好的。
这个？
对对对 ，OK。
The prawns came out very, very quickly. There was a little bit of lost in translation to figure out which one that we got. I'm pretty sure I ordered the one with scallions. What flavor options can I pick from?
白灼。椒盐
Blanch, salt, salt, pepper, fried scallion. Fried scallions, please.
哦哦，椒盐是吧？
椒盐呢？
好的好的好的。
I'm very excited. I've never been to a grocery store where you could just pick the food that you wanted to eat and then have someone cook it for you. And then we've also gotten a little small sticky rice. So just like a leaf wrapped sticky rice. There was 3 options. I just pointed to a picture of the one that I wanted. This came up to $10.90. And then we're waiting now for a single oyster. And Tom also handed them essentially like a pack of uncooked dumplings and asked them if they could make it. So the dumplings are also on their way and that came to $18.90. So this is a very fun, different experience, I think, for honestly not that much money for fresh seafood. I do have gloves because they do provide these along with plates and other supplies inside the sort of grocery store dining area. So I'm gonna get the gloves on. There obviously are also chopsticks. I'll open the rice first. The table is interesting. There's some sort of like hot plate here. It says the ceramic plate is hot after cooking. Please don't touch with your hand. So it's possible you're allowed to cook, like self-cook some of the food items. In our translations, that did not come up as an option. And there's nobody else in this dining area that is eating like that. So I'm not sure. Maybe that's just not something they're doing right now or today. So here she is. One little lomagai. What I do love is that they have garbage cans right at the table. So I can just toss this in the garbage can and be done. It looks like pork, kind of the fattiness of pork, nothing else. At first I thought there was sausage, but I don't think there is. Let's try a bite. It's just like dim sum, it's pretty good. And now, the prawns. They're hot, they're so hot. I feel like they're gonna melt my glove. Let's see if it's cooled down at all. The outer seasoning is delicious. You almost kind of need to like lick it before you peel it because you'd lose a lot of the flavor once you peel the prawns. The seasoning is perfect. Delicious. So good. So the dumplings have arrived. It comes in a soup. Tom's gonna go get some toppings for it. And so has the oyster. I did order the one with vermicelli. We've been devouring the prawns and then we've also been dipping the sticky rice into the prawn seasoning because it's delicious.
They had 4 different types of dumplings. I picked the mushroom, vegetable, and seaweed kind. And then they had a toppings bar with 6 different toppings. I made our bowl up and I'm going to try our first dumpling and see how it is. Very stuffed. They're like quite large. You get a dozen of them. Really good. It has a strong mushroom and herbal flavor. It's not like the meat dumplings we normally get. It's nice for a change up. It is pretty hot, but as you can tell, it's still at an edible temperature, which is nice.
I'm trying the last of the dishes that's arrived, which is the oyster with vermicelli on top. It came very hot. The warning she gave us actually was that the plate is hot, and even now it's hot. Very garlicky, a light like soy savory sauce. If I dig through the vermicelli, I can find the oyster. The oyster itself It's honestly not as large as I thought it would be. It's good, very garlicky, good texture, tasty. The noodles really make it, I think. Just like one plain oyster would be very weird, but amazing with a pile of vermicelli garlic noodles. You also have regular food. I don't think you can bring something frozen and have them cook it for you. I do believe they have to come out of these fish tanks because it's got a price and it says the cook price. There were some people eating near us in the food area and they were just having sushi. And this is where I got the sticky rice. So apparently in this store, they don't have any real cashiers. You just check out on the machine, or if you already have the app, you can just check out on the app. So we're just gonna buy a bottle of water on the machine before we leave. All right, cool. A lot of places do seem relatively dog friendly, but here at this grocery store, they have a sign saying civilized use standards for pet storage. And there's two like crates outside of the grocery store. I don't think I would leave my pet in that crate.